It's Nick Fury. I'm on the SHIELD Helicarrier. We've got a big problem here. Hey everybody, Stu Carter here from Atamaii TV, and I've got here from the big movie Avengers Age of Ultron. It's the interactive Titan Hero Hulkbuster. So stand by for an Avengers toy review. Yes, okay, so we've been waiting for this. And we first saw it, remember, from my Toy Fair report, New York Toy Fair last February, the Hasbro Top Secret Showroom. This is one of the showcase toys. They had it like front and center. Guy was working on it. It was talking. It lit up, and it supposedly talks back to the other Titan Hero series, the characters in the series. Let's get a good close look at the box. And by the way, have you seen the movie, The Avengers Age of Ultron yet? Huh? I've seen it. Of course I've seen it. It's my job to go see these movies. And of course the Hulkbuster is in the movie. I'm not going to tell you everything about it. But the funny thing, they don't say, Tony Stark doesn't say, oh, I want the Hulkbuster armor now. He just kind of calls, well, anyway, he does wear it more than once in the movie. But otherwise, yeah, it's a pretty cool scene. Yeah, you'll enjoy the movie, I'm sure. All right, let's look at the box, like I said. Yeah, so interactive Hulkbuster Titan Hero tech takes 3 of these alkaline batteries, and there are some demo batteries included, which is good because this guy, he's not doing it now, but he's been talking. Yeah, see, you can try them out, but you know the deal. Take the package from the back of the shelf because the kids have been using the batteries less, but you can get it. This note says it cost me $28, and it's talking about how it talks to the other toys in the series. They've got a regular Iron Man. Now, how can Iron Man and the Hulkbuster appear? I don't know. But then they got a Thor and Captain America. Now, remember the guy at the toy fair said, quiet. The guy at the toy fair said that these figures talk. This one answers. They don't answer, okay? They just talk, but he supposedly will, or at least he said, I guess he sees he's near Thor, so he'll say something about Thor, see. But the other guys don't quite do that. They just talk, they don't answer back. So that's something to know about, all right? All right, you ready to get them out of the box? All right, let's go. All right, so we've got Hulkbuster here out of the box. Let's get a good close look. Yeah, to start with, this is a big fella. Look at this. He's a little over 13 inches tall. And looking at some of my other action figures, like here's that Hulk figure, the large Hulk figure I was working with earlier. I reviewed this last week, I believe. He's pretty much in the movie scale with this Hulk. You see? This is that deluxe Hulk that I got, the bootleg one. And here's one of your 5.5, 6 inch scale, regular size Marvel, the nice figures. This is Drax, right, from Guardians. I reviewed him last fall. And yeah, he looks like he's pretty much in movie scale for this guy as well. So that's pretty cool. I don't know, I think maybe if you look at the video, the trailer's real close, maybe he looks a little bit larger, but not much. Not by much at all. Definitely heavy duty plastic here, okay? Not a lot of soft kind of, the details are molded in. It's not like meant to be a heavily detailed piece, but you know what? This guy is very sturdy. In our testing here, we used, let's just say we banged this guy around a good bit. No problems whatsoever. This is a very durable toy. It's a little surprising since most of the electronic toys I've seen, not always as durable as I would like. Not a lot of articulation. You can move his arms. And these arms, they're stiff when you move them, so that makes them actually pretty good for stop motion animation. Yeah. And you can move his head. Again, a little bit stiff. I mean, not a lot, right? Not a lot, but you can do a little bit. And no, not the legs, no. And then the coolest feature I thought was this jackhammer punch. And you know what? I think I will show you this jackhammer punch a little bit later, okay? But I will say, you can compare this to any of your other punching action kind of toys, and I would put this jackhammer punch and the size of this toy up against any of those other punching toys, like my Humongosaur, which I reviewed a couple years ago. That would be a good subject of a toy review, though. Maybe which punching toy has the most punching power? This would be a good one for that test, because I'm saying this would be among the most powerful punching toys of this size I've seen. Maybe in the future we'll see how that works. And, well, I know you want to hear the voice, right? You want to hear the voice and see the lights. That's a jackhammer punch, sort of, yeah.
Hulkbuster, powering up!
Yeah. Now, that's not really the voice of, who is Iron Man in the movies? I just think Tony Stark. That's not Tony Stark's real voice, or the actor who plays Tony Stark.
Cap, cover the perimeter!
The Cap, cover the perimeter. Now see, that brings something to mind. Quiet, Hulkbuster. I'm saying, my question is, who is the leader of the Avengers? It's not Nick Fury. Nick Fury quit last movie, remember? Is it Iron Man? Because he gives orders. Iron Man gives orders. But, I mean, what about Captain America? Captain America is a real captain in the army, so if he's a commissioned officer, he probably should be in charge of any battle stuff, and maybe Iron Man or Tony Stark in charge of the technology. But Iron Man gives a lot of orders, and I noticed Captain America and Thor especially don't always like it when Iron Man gives orders out. So I'm wondering, who's the boss of the Avengers? Maybe this could lead to conflict in the future. Conflict, or in other words, a civil war. That's kind of a preview of the next Avengers movie. Yeah, the plot, yeah. Yeah, you guys who read the comics know about that. I know. Well, let's look at some more of this. Here, let's have a few more of the sounds.
Rerouting power to arc reactor.
Ooh. Wait a minute. Why would he reroute power to the arc reactor, since the arc reactor is the source of his power? I'm confused.
Ultron, you're just a cheap copy.
Ultron, he doesn't care. He's a machine. You can say whatever you want to Ultron. Ultron, get me an Egg McMuffin. It wouldn't matter. He's a machine.
Oh yeah, this is power.
Yeah.
Thor, lightning strike there, now!
See, again, Iron Man giving orders. I don't think Thor likes that either. Yeah.
Whoa, big guy.
Well, yeah, he's talking to Hulk.
Avengers, assemble.
Again, Iron Man giving the orders out. Who is the boss of the Avengers? Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, this is power. I need an upgrade. Rerouting power to arc reactor.
Let's do a low light testing. Commence low light testing.
Thor, you've got the power. I've got the tech.
Wow. Pretty cool.
Cap, I'm your one machine army.
Yeah. Oh, did I mention before that when I was a young man, I used to read a lot of comics. And back then in the Marvel comics, they had a letters to the editor section, and kids you could write in and they would answer the letters. Like some of the questions were goofy and questioning on the plot details. I remember one was like, how come Daredevil can fly a plane? Because he's blind. Daredevil's blind, right? How can he fly an airplane? And I think the answer was that he broke the glass on the dials. Because back then, in the olden days, they had real gauges with little arrows on them. You couldn't do that. If you break the glass, you break the indicator. But yeah, and they would give out no prizes. They call them no prize. And I got a no prize, at least one. Here's a picture of one. At least that's the envelope that the no prize comes inside. Do they still do that? You guys are reading comics. Do they even still have letters to the editor? I don't think so. Last comic I bought, it was the fancy color stuff, the slick paper, and I remember them spending the money to print the letters to the editor. The old days they had the cheap newsprint, and it was a little cheaper. Comics were cheaper then too. I think 23 cents, maybe 14 cents, 15 cents. How much are they now? Well, and also, wait, that's an incoming message. I've got to take this. Yes, Stu, it's Nick Fury. I'm on the SHIELD Helicarrier. We've got a big problem here. Okay, so here's the deal. Of course, there has to be a part 2 to this story. We can't just finish here. Nick Fury's in trouble on the helicarrier. What happens to Nick Fury? What happens to the Helicarrier? And what about the Hulk? What's wrong with the Hulk? We will find these things out in our next episode. And when it's ready, not today, it's not ready today. When it is ready, you can click here to get the next episode. So you'll find out what happens to Nick Fury and the Hulk and Hulkbuster and the Helicarrier. Can the Hulk destroy the Helicarrier? I'm worried about that. So